somewhere that's failed before. The pain does not knock gently. It walks straight into the chest and sits where peace used to be. I know what it feels like to look for a way forward and see only walls, to breathe like every breath is borrowed, to wonder how much more a heart can carry before it quietly gives up. But God, when I look back, I see something I could not see while I was breaking. I was pressed, but I was not crushed. I was afraid, but I was not abandoned. I was weak, but somehow I kept standing. Father, maybe the answer was not loud. Maybe the miracle was that I survived the night. Jesus Christ, receive this tired worship. Creator of the universe, show me again that I was never walking alone. I have stood where the shadows gathered, with a storm behind my eyes. I have smiled so no one noticed how my hope was running dry. I have carried silent questions. I have hidden quiet scars. But your mercy kept on reaching through the places torn apart. I thought I was barely holding on, but heaven was holding me. I thought the night had closed the door, but your love still had the key. God, it was you in the unseen. You were near when I could not breathe, when my heart was close to breaking. You were strength beneath my knees. Jesus Christ, you did not leave me when my faith was hard to find. Every step I thought was over, you were guarding from behind. There were days I felt surrounded. There were nights I feared the end. There were prayers without a sentence, only tears I could not send. But you heard what I could not speak. You saw what no one knew. And the reason I am still here is the mercy coming from you. When anxiety called my name, you called me beloved. When fear said I was finished, you covered me with grace. When sorrow filled the room, you stayed closer than breathing. When I had no song left, you became my praise. I surrender the battles I survived. I surrender the pain I could not explain. I surrender the nights I almost lost. God, you were faithful in every frame. God, it was you in the unseen. You were near when I could not breathe, when my heart was close to breaking. You were strength beneath my knees. faith was hard to find. Every step I thought was over, you were guarding from behind. Now I look back with trembling worship. I do not understand it all, but I know I was not forsaken, because your love would not let me fall. Father, I am still here. God, I am still yours, creator of the universe. Hold me through one more dawn.
There are nights when loneliness does not feel like silence. It feels like a voice telling me I have been forgotten. I have sat with a tired mind, pretending I was fine, while anxiety kept knocking inside my chest. People can love me and still not understand the room I am trapped in. But Jesus Christ, you said in John 15 that you no longer call your people servants only. You call them friends. So tonight, I bring you the version of me that has no perfect words, no strong face, no clean explanation. Father, sit with me in this hidden place. Teach my heart that I am not abandoned just because I am hurting. Creator of the universe, become closer than the fear that tries to speak my name. I have searched for arms to hold me when my thoughts became too loud. I have smiled in crowded places, still feeling lost inside the crowd. I have whispered broken questions where no human ear could hear, but your presence moved in gently, like a friend who stayed near. You do not shame my trembling, you do not leave my pain outside. You come close in holy kindness and sit with what I try to hide. My best friend is God. He knows the storm inside of me. When my heart runs out of language, He still hears what tears can speak. Jesus Christ, my faithful shelter, walk beside my restless soul. When the night says I am lonely, your friendship makes me whole. I do not have to earn your nearness, I do not have to fake my peace. I can bring you every shadow and find mercy on my knees. When people cannot read my silence, when my strength begins to bend, you are not a distant stranger. You are Father, Lord and friend. John 15 speaks through the midnight. I have called you friend, you say, not because my faith is perfect, but because your love made a way. So I will pray before I panic, I will breathe before I run. I will tell you every sorrow that I used to hide from everyone. If my room becomes a valley, you will meet me on the floor. If my become a language, you will understand them more.
friendship with your presence. Teach me trust that does not fade. Teach me how to walk beside you when the answers are delayed. My best friend is God. He knows the storm inside of me. When my heart runs out of language, He still hears what tears can speak. Jesus Christ, my faithful shelter, walk beside my restless soul. When the night says I am lonely, your friendship makes me whole. I will not measure love by who stayed for the easy days. I will remember the friend who entered the room no one could see. If tomorrow finds me afraid, I will not speak to fear first. I will speak to God and let His friendship answer the dark.
Remember what it feels like when life starts breaking in more than one place. The mind becomes crowded, the heart becomes tired, and even breathing feels like carrying a weight nobody can see. I've stood in rooms where everything looked normal, but inside me, whole walls were falling. Father, if your mercy had not reached me, I would have disappeared inside my own pain. Lamentation says that because of your mercies, we are not consumed. Psalm 40 says you lift the soul from the pit and place the feet upon a rock. Isaiah says you strengthen and uphold with your righteous hand. So tonight, I am not here because I was strong. I am here because you held what I could not hold. Jesus Christ, teach my trembling heart to worship the one who kept me standing. I watched my plans turn into ashes. I felt the ground move under me. I tried to smile through quiet damage, but fear was louder than belief. There were days my soul felt weightless, like hope had left without a sound. But mercy came into the wreckage and met me lying on the ground. I thought my story had no shelter. I thought my strength had reached the end. But when my heart could not continue, you called me close again. I am still standing because of God, still breathing because of grace. When my world lost every corner, your love became my hiding place. Jesus Christ, you found me broken. You raised what sorrow tried to claim. I am not alive by my own power. I am standing in your name. abandoned in the shaking. I was not forgotten in the storm. When my thoughts became a prison, your presence opened up a door. You did not speak to me with anger. You did not shame my wounded soul. You called me son inside the darkness and made the broken places whole. Lamentation sings through ruins, mercy rises with the dawn. If pain could not consume me, it means your hand was holding on. Psalm 40 tells my midnight, God can lift me from the deep. He can set my feet on promise when my strength has gone to sleep. Isaiah speaks into my panic, do not fear, for I am near. So I will answer every shadow. God is still sustaining here. Teach me to breathe before I break. Teach me to pray before I run. Teach me to see that every scar can still reflect the rising sun. I am still standing because of God, still breathing because of grace. When my world lost every corner, your love became my hiding place. Jesus Christ, you found me broken. You raised what sorrow tried to claim. I am not alive by my own power. I am standing in your name. Tonight, I will not call my weakness failure. I will call it the place where mercy learned my name. If the floor beneath me trembles again, I will remember the rock beneath the floor. The world may shake around me, but it cannot own my soul. God did not bring me through the breaking to leave me unfinished in the dust. Homes that look quiet from the outside, but inside, hearts are breaking in different rooms. There are tables where nobody speaks anymore, beds where anxiety steals sleep, doors that close before forgiveness can enter, and walls that have heard more tears than songs. Jesus Christ, tonight I'm not asking you to bless only my words. I'm asking you to walk through my house. Do what only you can do where my family is tired, where love became fragile, where fear started sleeping beside us. You entered the house of Zacchaeus, and salvation arrived. You entered a grieving home, and life stood up again. So come here too. Step into our silence. Touch what I cannot fix. Father, let this house become an altar before it becomes another battlefield. I have heard the midnight breathing of a house that cannot rest. Every room has carried something that was never once confessed. There are names inside my prayers that I whisper through the dark. There are people I still love with a wounded, trembling heart. I cannot heal what ears have broken. I cannot force the pain to leave. But if you enter through this doorway, there is still hope for us to breathe. Do it in my house, Jesus. Bring your peace into these walls, where the fear has been living. Let your mercy fill it all. Do it in my house, Jesus. Make our tired hearts your throne. If the night has divided us, bring your children back home. Some of us are smiling outside, but we are breaking underneath. Some of us forgot how to pray. Some forgot how to believe. But Joshua spoke a holy promise. As for me and my house, Lord, so I place this home before you. Every key, every room, every door. Luke 19 still speaks tonight. Salvation came into a house, not because the walls were perfect, but because Jesus Christ walked in. Mark 5 still tells the grieving, death is not stronger than his voice. When hope lay cold and silent, Jesus Christ called life to rise. So walk through the kitchen conversations, walk through the bedrooms full of fear,
walk through the memories we avoid,
walk through every hidden tear. Sit where anger used to gather, stand where shame once had a name,
breathe where depression stole the morning.
Turn this home into a flame. Do it in my house, Jesus. Bring your peace into these walls, where the fear has been living. Let your mercy fill it all. Do it in my house, Jesus. Make our tired hearts your throne. If the night has divided us, bring your children back home. Tonight I leave the door open, not for another argument, not for another silent wound, but for the footsteps of grace. Let every room remember that darkness is only a guest when Jesus Christ becomes the center. Even a broken house can learn to worship again. There are nights when the soul counts what is missing, before it remembers who is present. I have looked at empty hands and felt panic rise like a flood. I have wondered how tomorrow could arrive, when today already feels too heavy to survive. But Father, your word says I may be pressed, yet not crushed, confused, yet not abandoned to darkness. Jesus Christ told anxious hearts not to be consumed by tomorrow, because the Father already knows what they need. So tonight, I lift my eyes beyond the ceiling, beyond the fear, beyond the numbers that do not make sense. Creator of the universe, teach my tired heart to believe again. When my strength becomes silence, let your presence become the answer. I can breathe. I have measured my weakness in secret, counting losses no one saw. I have carried a trembling morning before the sun appeared at all. My chest became a crowded room, full of questions without names. But your mercy entered quietly and stood beside my shame. I do not know how you will move, I only know you never leave. When word speaks about tomorrow, your promise teaches me to breathe. God, when my hands are empty, you are not empty of power. When my road turns into midnight, you are still Lord of the hour. Jesus Christ, be my provision, be the calm inside my need. If the answer is still hidden, grow a deeper faith in me. I have walked through narrow places where my courage nearly died. I have prayed without a sentence, only tears I could not hide. But the heart that feels surrounded is not forgotten by your grace. You prepare unseen beginnings in the most unlikely place. 2 Corinthians speaks through the pressure. We are struck down but not destroyed. Matthew says the Father knows us before tomorrow has a voice. Psalm 121 lifts my vision. My help comes from the Lord. So I will not bow to panic, I will bow and call you worthy. If the table looks unfinished, you are still the God who feeds. If the road has no clear opening, you are still the God who leads. I surrender my calculations, I surrender what I fear, I surrender every empty
space and worship because you are here. God, when my hands are empty, you are not empty of power. When my road turns into midnight, you are still Lord of the hour. Jesus Christ, be my provision. Be the calm inside my need. If the answer is still hidden, grow a deeper faith in me. I will not name this night my ending. I will not call this lack my truth. The ground may look dry beneath me, but heaven is not dry above me. Let the silence become a chapel. Let the waiting shape my song. If I leave this room with nothing visible, I will leave knowing I am held by God.
Remembering sect. Fear tries to convince me that love has left the room. It tells me I am too broken to be held, too anxious to be understood, too tired to be wanted. But your word speaks louder than the panic in my chest. 1 John says that God is love, and that perfect love casts out fear. So tonight, I do not come pretending I am whole. I come with trembling hands, with a restless mind, with a heart that has forgotten how to feel safe. Father, teach me that your love is not fragile, Jesus Christ. Show me the love that stayed on the cross and still reaches for me in the dark. Creator of the universe, let your holy love silence every voice that says, I am alone. I have searched for love in places that could not heal my soul. I have carried quiet wounds that nobody seemed to know. I have feared being forgotten, feared the night would never end. But your presence came with mercy, like a father, Lord, and friend. If love begins inside your heart, and fear cannot define my name. If you are near inside this room, then I am not the same. God is love, holy and faithful. God is love, worthy of praise. I worship you. Days. Jesus Christ, you are my shelter, perfect love that conquers fear. God is love and I will praise him, for his mercy meets me here. I do not have to hide my weakness, I do not have to earn your grace. You already know my trembling, yet you still draw near my pain. When my my thoughts become a prison. When my breathing feels unsure, your love walks through every shadow and reminds me I am yours. 1 John speaks into my midnight. God is love and fear must bow, not because my heart is fearless, but because your love is here now. So I will praise you while I'm shaking, I will bless you while I wait, I will worship through the questions that my tears cannot explain. You are holy in my weakness, you are faithful in my storm, you are worthy in the silence, you are peace when I am worn. God, you are good beyond my feelings, God, you are strong beyond my pain. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, let my heart adore your name. God is love, holy and faithful. God is love, worthy of praise. I worship you in the valley, I lift your name, through anxious days. Jesus Christ, you are my shelter, perfect love that conquers fear. God is love, and I will praise him, for his mercy meets me here. Tonight, I will not ask fear to explain who I am. I will ask the love of God to speak louder than the dark. And if my heart trembles again, I will remember this truth. The one who is love is still holding me with holy hands.
Some friendships disappear when the night becomes hay. Some voices grow quiet when the soul has nothing beautiful left to say. But God, you stayed when my thoughts became crowded, when anxiety sat beside my bed, when I did not know how to explain the ache inside my chest. Jesus Christ, you called your people friends. And tonight I need that truth to become breath in me. Not a distant God, not a cold religion, but a Father close enough to hear the shaking inside my silence. Paul said he could face all things through the one who gave him strength. So I bring you my weakness, my fear, my unfinished prayers, and I choose to believe again. If you are walking with me, I can rise from this room different. I have talked to empty walls at midnight, trying to calm my racing mind. I have searched for someone to understand me, but no human heart could see inside. Then your presence entered softly, not like thunder, not like flame, more like mercy sitting near me, calling gently by my name. You are not only high above me, you are close when I cannot stand.
When my courage breaks in pieces, you still reach for my hand. God, you are my closest friend, my shelter when the night begins. I can face what tried to break me when I believe you walk within. Jesus Christ, you are my strength, the hope my fear could never end. I can rise through every valley because God is my closest friend. I do not live by what I'm seeing, because my eyes can lose the way. I live by faith inside your promise, even when the sky is gray. Psalm 23 walks through my sorrow. I am not alone in shade. If the valley tries to hold me, your presence makes a path of grace. Philippians whispers through my weakness, I can face all things through Him. Not because my hands are mighty, but because your power enters in. John 15 speaks like holy kindness. Jesus Christ has called me friend, so I will not bow to panic. This is not where trust will end. When depression dims the morning, you sit beside my breathing. When fear rewrites my future, you speak a better meaning. I believe when I am shaken, I believe when I cannot see. I believe because you love me, and your love is holding me. God, you are my closest friend, my shelter when the night begins. I can face what tried to break me when I believe you walk within. Jesus Christ, you are my strength, the hope my fear could never end. I can rise through every valley because God is my closest friend. Tonight I will not measure my life by the size of the fear in the room. I will measure it by the friend who never left the valley. If tomorrow asks me who carried me, I will not point to my own strength. I will whisper with a healed heart, God walked beside me, and I learned to believe.
This pain may feel like a locked room, but maybe it is also a classroom. I did not want to learn this way. I did not ask for the anxiety, the waiting, the tears I hide before sunrise. I wanted answers quickly, doors opening easily, peace arriving without a battle. But God, if you are teaching me in the place I wanted to escape, do not let me miss your voice. James said that testing can produce endurance. Hebrews says discipline is painful for a moment, but later it brings peace. Psalm 32 says, you will instruct me and guide me. So tonight, with a tired mind and a heart that still trembles, I stop fighting the lesson. Father, teach me without letting fear become my teacher. Jesus Christ, turn this season into wisdom, and turn my weakness into worship. I thought the silence meant you left me. I thought the waiting meant delay. But maybe you were building patience in the places I call pain. I thought the closed door was rejection. I thought the valley was the end. But maybe you were teaching trust where my control could not defend. I do not understand the process, but I can still believe your heart. If you are shaping me in secret, do not let me fall apart. God is teaching me to trust Him when my feelings cannot see. God is teaching me to worship when the night is testing me. Jesus Christ, hold my attention when fear tries to take your place. If this season is a lesson, let it lead me into grace. My prayers have sounded unfinished, like broken words across the floor. But you were not ashamed to meet me where I could not pray anymore. You sat beside my restless breathing. You stayed inside the heavy room. And every tear I thought was wasted became a seed that slowly bloomed. James speaks softly through the pressure. Let endurance finish its work. So I will not curse the growing just because the growing hurts. Hebrews tells me pain can train me not to live by fear again. And Psalm 32 reminds me God still guides His children's steps. Teach me to wait without despair. Teach me to lose what steals my peace. Teach me to pray before I panic. Teach me to bow before I speak. Teach me that closed doors can protect me. Teach me that tears can cleanse the soul. Teach me that when I feel unfinished, your hands are still making me whole. God is teaching me to trust Him when my feelings cannot see. God is teaching me to worship when the night is testing me. Jesus Christ, hold my attention when fear tries to take your place. If this season is a lesson, let it lead me into grace. I will not leave this season empty. I will not waste the midnight rain. If God is writing wisdom in me, then even sorrow has not spoken in vain. One day I will look at this chapter and see more than what I survived. I will see the gentle teacher who turned my trembling into light.
I've asked the ceiling questions that only heaven can answer. I've walked through this room with tired eyes, holding my breath like one more thought could break me, God. I am not asking because I doubt your power. I am asking because the silence has become heavy
and my heart is exhausted from waiting. David asked how long the pain would stay. Habakkuk stood and waited for your voice. Jesus Christ prayed in agony beneath the weight of the night. So I bring you this trembling hour, this anxious mind, this soul that needs direction before it disappears inside its own fear. Father, I do not need noise. I need your presence. Creator of the universe, answer me in the way that saves my heart, even if your answer begins with peace. I keep searching through the silence for a word that feels like light. My hands are open, but they're shaking in the middle of the night. I have cried behind the door frame where nobody heard the sound, but I know you see the places where my hope is breaking down. I do not want to run from you, I do not want to lose my faith, but I am tired of pretending that this waiting does not ache. God, I need an answer, but I need you even more. If the door is not yet opening, be my peace before the door. Jesus Christ, hold my spirit when my questions start to rise. If you do not speak in thunder, whisper truth into my night. Like David, I have asked you, how long will this sorrow stay? Like Habakkuk, I am standing, watching for the break of day. Like Jesus in the garden, I have prayed through drops of pain. Not my will, but yours, Father. Teach my heart to trust again. If the answer is wait, give me strength to remain. If the answer is no, keep my soul from shame. If the answer is come, give me courage to move. If the answer is silence, let me still hear you. Speak to the fear that is shaking my chest. Speak to the thoughts that will not let me rest. Speak to the wound that keeps asking why. Speak, Father, speak even through the night. I surrender the timing, I surrender the sign, I surrender the future that I tried to make mine. God, I need an answer, but I need you even more. If the door is not yet opening, be my peace before the door. Jesus Christ, hold my spirit when my questions start to rise. If you do not speak in thunder, whisper truth into my night. I may not know tomorrow, but I know you are near. I may not see the answer, but I know you hear. God, I will worship, waiting, Father, I will trust your way. Creator of the universe, hold me until the day. moments a person never forgets. Moments when the breath becomes thin. The room becomes standing at the edge of eternity. I remember the fear. I remember the silence inside my chest. I remember thinking that my story might end before I understood why I was born. But God, you stepped into the place where death was speaking. You entered the valley before the darkness could own me. Psalm 118 says, I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. So tonight, with a trembling voice and a heart still learning how to breathe again, I declare this. I am alive because mercy interrupted the grave. Jesus Christ, receive this testimony, Father. Turn my survival into worship. I was close to the shadow, closer than I wanted to be. My strength had left my body. Fear was kneeling over me. The night felt like a sentence. My thoughts were losing ground. But somewhere in the darkness, your hand was reaching down. I did not save myself that night. I did not fight my way back alone. When death stood near my doorway, you called me by my name. God delivered me from death. God restored my broken breath. When the valley tried to claim me, your mercy pulled me from the edge. Jesus Christ, my living rescue, you turned terror into praise. I will not hide what you have done. I am alive to speak your name. The memory still shakes me sometimes when midnight gets too still. Anxiety asks me questions that only heaven's peace can heal. But Psalm 23 reminds me, even through the death-dark valley, I do not walk abandoned, for my shepherd walks beside me. 2 Corinthians tells my story. I felt the sentence of the end, but God delivered me from dying, so I would trust in Him again. Not in my strength,
Not in my strength,
not in my plans,
not in my plan,
not in the pulse
not in the pulse
beneath my skin,
beneath my skin,
but in the God who raises the fallen and breathes new life again. I bring you every flashback, I bring you every tear, I bring you every silent panic that still visits me with fear. Turn my scars into an altar, turn my trembling into flame. If I survive by your compassion, let my life declare your name. God delivered me from death. God restored my broken breath. When the valley tried to claim me, your mercy pulled me from the edge. Jesus Christ, my living rescue, you turned terror into praise. I will not hide what you have done. I am alive to speak your name.
I do not walk away from that valley as someone who escaped by chance. I walk away as a witness, with eternity marked upon my hands. If my heart ever forgets the miracle, let my breathing remind me again. Every dawn is not just morning. It is proof that God said, live.
The words "I will do it" sound different when they come from heaven down here. I've promised myself I would be strong, and then I broke. I told my heart I would be calm, and then the fear came back at midnight. I tried to fix the thoughts, fix the silence, fix the pain, but my hands were too tired to hold my own life together, Father. Tonight I am not asking you to follow my plan. I'm asking you to teach me how to trust yours. Jesus Christ said, I will do it, so the Father may be glorified. Isaiah heard you say, you were making a way in the wilderness. So here I am in my wilderness, with an anxious mind and a trembling soul. God, if you are still working, help me worship while I wait. I have been staring at closed doors, asking why they will not move. I have been fighting silent battles, trying hard to not lose you. My chest has carried heavy questions, my sleep has disappeared again. But somewhere deeper than my panic, your mercy whispers through the pain. I cannot see the road ahead, but I can still remember this. The one who started working me will not abandon what he builds. You said I will do it, so I lay my fear down. You said I will do it, even when no answer sounds. Jesus Christ, be my promise, be the peace I cannot find. If you are making ways in deserts, make a way inside my mind. I thought the silence meant rejection, I thought the waiting meant the end, but you were shaping unseen rivers where my faith could breathe again. Like Israel facing wilderness, like hearts too tired to sing. You do not waste the lonely places, you turn the desert into springs. John 14 speaks in the darkness, what you ask in my name, I will do. Not for pride, not for control, but so the Father's glory shines through. Isaiah says you make a pathway where no human eyes can see. So if my night still looks like nothing, God, keep doing your work in me. If the answer starts with healing, I will worship. If the answer starts with waiting, I will worship.
answer breaks my planning,
I will worship.
if the answer is your presence,
I will worship.
you said I will do it. So I lay my fear down. You said I will do it. Even when no answer sounds. Jesus Christ, be my promise. Be the peace I cannot find. If you are making ways in deserts, make a way inside my mind. I do not have to force the miracle. I do not have to carry the dawn. God, you are faithful in the hidden place, and you finish what you start. Father, I surrender the timing. Jesus Christ, I trust your voice. Creator of the universe, do what brings your glory through my life.
God, I didn't come here because I feel worthy. I came because I don't know where else to go. I messed up again. I said I wouldn't fall. I promised you. And here I am, standing in the same place, carrying the same shame. You said in the book of Luke, chapter 15, verses 11 to 24, that even when the Son walked away, the Father was still watching. God, are you still watching me? Because I don't feel like a son anymore. I feel like I lost everything. The weight of what I've done, it's crushing me. And in the book of Psalms, chapter 14:7, verse 3, it says you heal the brokenhearted. But what if I broke myself? And in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verses 38 to 39, it says nothing can separate me from your love. Nothing. Then why do I feel so far? God, if you still want me, please don't let me walk away again. I've been running from your presence, trying to hide inside my pain. Every step just takes me deeper into guilt I can't escape. And I don't feel like I deserve you after everything I've done. But something keeps me turning back to where your love began. When I fall, you don't reject me. When I break, you call my name. In the middle of my failure, you still reach through all the shame. I was lost inside my darkness, but your mercy pulled me through. At my worst, when I was nothing, God, you held me, you
inside me screaming, you've gone too far this time. But your whisper breaks the chaos, saying you are still mine. I saw you in the falling, I never turned away. You were covered by my mercy, even in your shame. Like the Father in the distance, I was running to your side. You thought you were rejected, but I never left your life. Nothing you have broken can undo what I have done. You are still my child. You are still my son. When I fall, you don't reject me. When I break, you call my name. In the middle of my failure, you still reach through all the shame. I was lost inside my darkness. I know that mercy pulled me through. At my worst, when I was nothing, God, you held me. You held me. Even here.
This room feels smaller when fear starts breathing beside me. My chest is tired, my thoughts are loud, and the night keeps asking questions I cannot answer. But Father, even here, even with trembling hands and a mind that cannot rest, I believe you still hear me. David soaked his bed with tears, and you heard him. Elijah wanted the road to end, and you fed him in the silence. Peter was sinking, and Jesus Christ reached before the water could win. So tonight, I do not come strong, I come honest. I bring you this wounded midnight, this broken breathing, this heart that forgot how to be still. Creator of the universe, sit with me in this darkness until worship rises again. My mind has been running through shadows, counting the wounds I tried to hide. I smiled in the daylight for others, but broke when the door closed at night. I heard my own breathing grow heavy, like thunder beneath my skin. But somewhere inside all this shaking, a whisper said, come back to him. I do not need a perfect prayer, I only need your presence here. If tears are all my words can be, then let my tears draw near. Father, I worship you in the womb, I lift my hands inside the storm. When anxiety fills the room, your mercy keeps my spirit warm. Jesus Christ, hold my mind, pull me from the midnight sea. Even when I cannot feel you, you are still listening to me. Like David, I cried through the silence. Like Elijah, I fell to the ground. Like Peter, I looked at the water and fear tried to pull me down. But you are not frightened by weakness, You are not distant from pain. You enter the place I call hopeless and call me by name again. I surrender the thoughts I cannot control. I surrender the fear that swallowed my soul. I surrender the shame that kept me alone. Father, make my trembling heart your throne. Let the night become an altar. Let the tears become a song. Let the storm that came to break me prove your hand was there all along. Father, I worship you in the womb. I lift my hands inside the storm. When anxiety fills the room, your mercy keeps my spirit warm. Jesus Christ, hold my mind, pull me from the midnight sea. Even when I cannot feel you, you are still listening to me. The room is still dark, but I am not alone. The fear is still speaking, but it is not my Lord. My breath is still fragile, but your peace is deeper. Father, I rest in you. Jesus Christ, I worship you. God, you still hear me.